Grail.
Isildur will continue to raise Gondor's dead until he's stopped.
There are no dwarves in Mordor. At first glance, this land would seem to suit them. Plenty of stone for carving and ore veins to mine. This shield belonged to a dwarf from another age who did come to Mordor, though not as a craftsman nor a miner. Now that Minas Ithil no longer contains the orcs within Mordor, the dwarves will have to put down chisel and hammer and pick up their shields once more.
Dwarven shield? But where are the dwarves?
Deep underground, coveting their treasure, no doubt.
Run, run, run! With the side of murder.
It has long been customary for the people of Minas Ithil to offer an amphora of water or wine to any visitor from beyond our walls. Such travelers were rare, especially recently, and making the trek to the frontier almost guaranteed a thirsty guest. But when our need was greatest, no one from Gondor came to our gates, thirsty or otherwise.
This amphora, it is older than it appears.
Just as well we reclaimed it then. The orcs would sully it with their grog.
What was that noise?
Sauron understood that power did not come from armies, but the willingness to sacrifice, to lie in wait. This is the truth he taught me, and so I allow him be. And when the day comes, I will make my sacrifice.
She sacrificed the ring. She gave it to us.
There is calculation in her every move. We can never trust her.
We know little of the Haradrim, mostly folk tales told around the campfire. The stories say they are fierce, pitiless warriors, as cruel as the orcs and as stern as the southern mountains beyond which they hail. Those folk tales convince many a Gondorian child to behave, but I cannot reconcile them with what I see in the only Haradrim I know, Baranor. He is fierce in battle and stern when needs must, but cruel? Never.
To the men of the South, it is as ordinary as your tunic. Only distance makes this precious.
What's that word?
Uderwi.
It all got requisitioned by the drunk. We'll never see it.
Quatrala Kenneth Lean.
fundamental truth of Mordor. The orcs have been here far longer than men. Far longer than the Dark Lord himself, even. This place belongs to them, and in their own way, the orcs revere their heritage. We found this sword in the same spot, after all. Yet imagine what the orcs and Mordor could become if freed of the Dark Lord's corruption.
The orcs can temper a blade, I'll give them that.
They produce weapons in mass, but they give little care to each one.
Minas Ithil held many treasures far grander than this necklace, though none more precious to me. When I was a little girl, I would sneak into the Great Hall and take this necklace from its locked cabinet, thanks to a loose latch that only a child's hand could reach. For hours, I would admire myself in the mirror, imagining myself an elegant lady of Gondor, much like my mother must have been. My father caught me eventually, but as punishment, I received only a lecture. Perhaps he didn't mind seeing his daughter in such finery.
I'm surprised this necklace isn't hanging from some orc's neck.
Perhaps their stubby fingers cannot work such a delicate glass.
The Analects of Ruvenia is a collection of advice from a long-ago Gondorian swordsman. It includes a series of exercises he guaranteed would lead to triumph in every duel. Like all young Gondorian soldiers, I studied the Analects a great deal, and I learned two key things. One, Ruvenia's swordsmanship was undoubtedly better than his penmanship. And two, in Ruvenia's time, duelists were far more courteous than the orcs of Mordor. War ignores such niceties.
A treatise on fine swordsmanship.
All too rare in these times, lost on the denizens of Mordor. Ramas.
Just plunge to him. First.
Load gets stronger every time it gets struck down.
This statement of stewardship reads like a mundane description of lawmaking, but it is one of our most treasured documents. Gondor is a realm of law, not of kingly pronouncements. Since the disappearance of Eomer, our last king, Gondor has thrived under the guidance of ruling stewards, each a lord of Minas Tirith. The steward's office is hereditary, and its decrees are law, unless a king someday returns to Gondor's vacant throne. And even then, I'm not sure what use we'd have for a monarch, save to keep the cushion on the throne warm.
Sadras. Here in Mordor, loyalty passes from Orc to Captain to Overlord, and the chain of loyalty ends in a ring of power.
Okay.
Everyone in Mordor is ultimately loyal to a ring, but rings themselves have no loyalty. Their wearers and their makers would do well to remember this.
The Nazgul is holding some of your followers.
We must recover them.
Such loyalty to the orcs. I'll stick to killing them.
Shriekers have some weird rituals.
They tried to ritualize me! Do it again! What are you waiting for? I did not like their ritual.
You would come. Now, join your army in service to the Witch King. Yield and rid yourself of this wraith. It is folly to resist. We are chosen. We resist.
Really?
upon us.
Our army remains strong, and we have all but assured the Nazgul cannot track us.
But they're still not defeated. As long as they are out there, we are not safe. You least of all.
Our followers are returned and the Hydia are secure. The Nazgul's power is diminished.
And yet, this sense of dread grows.
You have sacrificed much.
Long afore, buried was Targorat by Carnan in Dune Shadow. Aghast, my forest destroyed, my brood scattered. Now again, fire is buried, drowned in ice, and from decay come bloom. The circle is unbroken.
It wasn't Uruk in Golgoroth. It was Zog.
Chainer of Targoroth, he. Death's midwife. Raised Targoroth. Raised Orclings.
A necromancer.
He is near. Stains air with orc magics. Cunning he, Dwimmer crafty. Lies like tide waters. Baseborn, beset by death. They come for you.
By my oath, we will find him and honor your sacrifice.
Fetter the foul, or return them to dust. Defiled is the land. Cursed is the Maker. Haste! The Death Talker is near. can be done.
A foul creature.
This songs of disease. Bring him to rot.
There. We must purify the necromancer totems. Only then can we end the ritual. We must purge this blight.
Close and closer still.
What do you need a Balrog for when you got undead? Because a Balrog would have shown everyone in Mordor that we meet again. I am Zog, and I've been watching you for some time. You're the inspiration for all this. What better army to defeat a dead man than a legion of undead orcs?
Stop rising until we drain the necromancer totem of its power.
Are you ready to be tested?
Totem of its power.
How do you like the curve? You're not fighting us, Ranger. You're fighting the future. The dead will take Mordor for themselves, and not even you can stop us. Oh, there's more fun to come.
This Zog is dangerous. His acolytes perhaps more so.
We must track them down, wherever they are.
Ranger, we have to act quickly. Follow me.
Let me guess. You received another message from Bruz.
Aye, and you're not gonna like what he had to say. Bruz snatched up some of your boys and poisoned them. He wants you to know that if you don't move fast, they'll die.
He needs to be stopped.
Well, you sort this mess out. I'll get back to tracking Bruz. Ratbag and Gravewalker. We make quite a team. You're ignoring me, aren't you? Is it because I said Ratbag first? How about the Gravewalker and Ratbag? Better? Okay, This is the place. You go do your thing, and I'll go do my equally important and heroic thing.
I've been expecting you. Bruz wants me to make you and your boys suffer. He didn't have to ask twice.
Spiders everywhere. Need the lads to keep an eye. Keep away from the caves. It's the safest thing. It's not even fair. Now that is confusing. Now kill him!
Do you know? Crows have odd number of ribs. You would expect even numbers. You're ready to go.
Bruz was a legend before he met you. Undefeated in battle. You took that away from him. I don't understand this. You're gonna lose everything you've worked so hard to build. Bruz will tear it down.
Let's get you out of here.
This gonna be a clean getaway or a bloody one?
Are you having fun yet? Bruz wanted me to keep you and your foolish followers entertained.
Dummy.
gonna take his time with you. He's gonna make you regret you ever crossed him.
I didn't cross him, he fucking crossed me.
Free me and we'll kill them all!
You came for me.
I think I've had enough of Bruz and his antics.
You know what must be done. Death will not suffice. Make an example of him so that he will serve as a warning to all who would follow his lead.
Well, guys, if you like this episode of CreamTV, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, and subscribe. If you want to see more awesome CreamTV content just like this, do exactly as I said. Turn on your notifications, like and engage with my social media, so the overlay also in the description below, as well as like and engage with my Twitch and YouTube, also in the overlay in the description below. Make sure to turn on notifications that there's content on both platforms. Also, if you happen to be a YouTuber or Twitcher yourself, and you're familiar with auto-host, that's for Twitch. If you add me that and I start streaming again, you aren't streaming your channel will broadcast my channel. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, both exposure. Ping, I'm not a host yet. And for YouTube, there's an auto-feeder channel. Use myself as an example. So I made you an auto-feeder channel. You will show up on my main YouTube page underneath my banner on the right side. In a box says Creamless shares your channel name and avatar, and anyone comes to click on it, including yourself, it goes straight to YouTube page. Pretty cool, right? Yeah! The name and location of that box all depends on your personal YouTube layout. And if you happen to both do Twitch and YouTube and want to do what this for me, oh my god, I would love it! Thank you so much! And I have no problem doing it back. Just ask. And as always, we wish to make a donation to CreamTV. It's so easy to do. You can get to my Twitch page and overlay, full links in the description below. And if for some reason Twitch is down or the page is a response or the payable button is not working correctly, you can use the alternate method of donating if you want to donate at streamlabs.com. Also link in the description below. And the cool thing about Streamlabs is you can go there and interact with the stream with music, polls for votes, games, mini games, all sorts of cool stuff. And I've also started up a Patreon account, which is also in the description below. And that is for the funding of www.streamer-squad.com's website. My website. Now, normally all funds go to better hardware, software, gaming, internet. Most importantly, a better viewing experience to the people Twitch, YouTube, wherever else uploads videos, wherever else these videos find a place. Of course, a lot of Legionaries and the Creeples and the Creep. Baya! And Streamer Squad! But right now, all funding is going to the website. Thank you for understanding. As always, pardon the interruptions. Stay happy, healthy, safe, out of trouble, and most importantly, baby, stay creamy and tuned for the next also godlike creamy goodness. Thank you.
Bye.